Hey guys, it's water time. Oh, hello. Watson's just been pushing me around all day. Yuck, 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 yuck. I wish I had a badumch, dude. Right there. A really small one though, maybe like a caterpillar. That way it would also be very strange. People would be like, where did you find a caterpillar who can do the badumchish? And I'd be like, you know what? He found me, really. If I look exhausted, it's because I just woke up. It's 2 a.m. Here's the situation, right? Sam and I, still very jet lagged. We've been watching The 100. We had our dinner, and I was like, hey, while we eat dinner, why don't we watch the last couple of episodes of The 100? Because we had blasted through the first season. We only had 2 episodes left. So he was like, yeah, let's do that. Finished my food. By the end of like, the last 2 episodes were a 2-parter. Like a special finale 2-parter, right? So by the end of the first part, I had finished my food. And I was so cold. Again, complaining about the cold. I was so cold, so I was like snuggling into bed. And then about halfway through the very last episode, I started falling asleep really bad. And Sam was like, you need to stay awake. There's stuff happening. And I was like, I know, but my eyes, my eyeballs, they can't stay open. And he was just not having it. So he kept waking me up so that I got the full story. Which, by the way, The 100, by the end of the first season, we were like, you know what? Not bad. This is actually like a real fun show. Real fun. And a lot of the horrible acting things that happened at the beginning of the show, not really so present by the end of the show. And I guess like, this is like halfway through the 2nd season right now. So, I don't know. You can keep watching it. But yeah, once it was all said and done, I was like, I'm falling asleep. It's happening. It's totally happening. And he was like, you still have to make coffee? You have stuff to do. I was like, I know, it's gonna be a nap. He's like, it's not gonna be a nap. If you fall asleep now, you're gonna wake up the next morning and be like, ah, what have I done? And I was like, no, I have faith. I have faith in myself. I think I can do this. I'm gonna nap. I'm gonna fall asleep, and then by the rules of jet lag, I will wake up at some time that would be just like a very, very late coffee time normally. And then I'll just go back to bed and it'll all work out. He was like, okay. And I woke up at 1:45 and I was like, sick. I'm gonna go pee. Gonna go pee and feed the cats. And then actually I didn't have to feed the cats, I had already done that. I try to feed the cats at the same time that we eat so that everybody's eating like a family. Is that weird? Maybe that's weird, I don't know. Since everybody's going to ask, since I've literally already gotten hundreds of messages about it, yes, I've taken my shower today. When am I gonna learn? When am I gonna learn not to tell you guys about stuff? I'll never forget when I really needed to do my dishes. And on Twitter I was like, I really need to do my dishes, so I need everybody to badger me about doing my dishes. And for like, oh no, stop yawning, oh my gosh. For like the next month or so, I was getting messages being like, did you do your dishes? It's like, this needs to stop. This needs to stop. But I knew if I said anything about it again, I would just get more messages, like the influx would rise again. So that's what the showering thing is gonna be for maybe I'll say 2 months afterward, and then trickles even beyond that. But for the next like 2 months, I think I'm gonna be getting constant messages being like, did you shower today? I was giving Sam so much poop. I was like, everybody agrees with me that you should be taking a shower every other day, and he was like, but showers are awesome. Why would you take a shower every other day? And I was like, well, I mean, I think it's the same as like with hair. You know, you shouldn't be washing your hair every day because there are natural oils that keep your hair really healthy. I think it's the same with like skin. You have natural oils in your skin. you know, that keep you healthy, that keep your skin really healthy. And he was like, nah, I'm taking a shower every day, I feel great. It's like, okay. Whatever you say, doll. Whatever you say. Also, I played Reciteer for the first time. That game is super fun. It's actually still up right now. I kept playing it. Everybody thought... So the way that the game works, the way that Reciteer works, it's like a parody game, basically, but it's actually like a good game. I love that. I love when a game is meant to kind of poke fun at a specific genre, but it itself on its own is actually like a really fun, good game, right? So Reciteer, everybody's been telling me to play it forever, so I played it on stream. It's really fun. The whole idea of it is that you are running an item store that would be found in an RPG. So, like, when you're playing an RPG and you go to a random item shop and you sell a bunch of stuff and you buy a bunch of stuff and whatever, instead you are playing that store, right? So you're selling stuff in your store and you become friends with adventurers that that you can take to dungeons, and then they'll like go through dungeons with you and give you items that you can sell in your store, and it's really, really fun. But there was like one mechanic in it that I really hate, is it doesn't make it and I'll just keep talking. It doesn't make it abundantly clear when you're selling something or when you're buying something. And everybody is now going to say, Dodger, if the text is yellow, then you're buying it. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm not aware enough to like constantly notice that, because you would think that the wordage would say like, you are buying this or you are selling this. It doesn't happen. So since more often than not you're selling, if the wordage didn't automatically make me think, I'm buying this, I would assume I was selling it, right? So then I would be buying things for like 160% of what they are worth or something crazy. God, it was very dumb, but what can you do? What can you do? So, yeah, the point is that I kept making dumb choices like that, and then everyone in chat was going, she's not going to make her next deadline. Like, the whole idea of it is that I'm trying to pay off a huge debt. So each week you have a huge payment to make, right? And each week the payment gets bigger and bigger and bigger. My second payment was for $30,000, and so many people in chat were like, she's not gonna make it. She's just too bad. She's not gonna make it. There's no way. Well, guess what, haters? You didn't see me actually finish off the week. Everybody saw me get to like the 30,000 mark, and I was like, what? Suck it. But by the actual end of that week, when I had to pay the money, I had over 60,000. So you should all for real suck it, because I was like, hey haters, what's going on over there in your hate mobile? My jokes are really bad tonight. Yeah. I'm a little concerned that I'm starting to feel a bit more awake, and now I just really want to play Reciteer. So probably, instead of going back to bed, I'm gonna wind up being like, I'll just play a little Reciteer in bed. I'll just pop open my laptop and play some Reciteer in bed, and then I'll be up until who even knows what time. What's going on? Yeah. What the heck? Where did you come from? Yeah, what are you doing? That was so weird. I can see Sherlock down there, but I did not know that Watson was under there at all. Yeah, you! Where are you going? Back into your hole? I only come when a child needs me. Only in moments of need. Are you Mary Poppins? She's Mary Poppins' cat. Look at her, isn't she so regal? Look at how regal my cat is. So Mary Poppins. Yeah. What are you doing? Hey. Yeah, get down. Weirdo. On that note, I'm gonna go. But I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Okay? Bye. Bye bye.